If you look at Mr. Centel, no, he's not.
Does anybody know what he wants?
No idea. Didn't he tell you anything?
No, honey, he didn't. He just said he wanted everyone to be here. He also told me not to get my hopes up. Has something happened?
Now, Joe, stop thinking the worst, huh? Rusty called and wants us all to meet him here.
I got the impression he had good news, but he wouldn't have said anything unless he were realistic, would he? Do you suppose those planes you hired have found something? But I just talked to Rusty this morning about hiring them.
What if it's bad news? What if he got us all together to tell us the worst, and he thought that would be easier?
Because that's not the way I do things, Christian. I don't want you to get your hopes up too high, but I do have news. They've picked up an emergency signal coming out of the jungle from a place where it's highly likely the plane went down. We get some further confirmation. I mean, we haven't heard from Coast Guard headquarters yet. They'll call us here when they get any further information about it.
That soon?
Well, the planes are on their way to this search area right now.
Rusty, I'd like to ask a question.
Well, go ahead. I don't know if I have the answer.
Now, if there was a radio on that plane that was working, why did they wait so long to send out a signal?
Well, the main transmitter was probably damaged when the plane crashed. But the signal is coming from a device that's stored in the emergency life raft. Now, this device is operated by batteries, and it's water-activated. So if the plane crashed into the jungle, well, that would mean that they would have to find water, which could take a considerable amount of time.
Well, I don't know about you, but that explanation is just fine with me.
Yes, it's very encouraging, but you seem to be holding back. Is that because you don't want us to get too excited?
Well, that's partly it. You see, what troubles me is that the area where the signal is coming from has been searched before. The Coast Guard has gone over that area several times, and they saw nothing out of the ordinary, no sign of life.
But there could be a very good reason for that, couldn't there?
Yes, of course there could. As long as that radio's sending out a signal, I think they're alive.
I think I'll stretch my legs. Care to join me?
No, thanks. I'll stay here.
I won't be long.